Hey, ladies and gentlemen, back at it. It's All Sports with Smitty. I'm your host, Smitty. And I want to say thank you for everybody out there for your views and your likes to the channel. Really appreciate it. Keep hanging in there with us. Want to get down to the New York Knicks last game versus the Dallas Mavericks. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This was the worst loss of the season by the New York Knicks. Up 9 with 30 seconds to go, and you find a way to lose the game. I have to blame this loss on Tom Thibodeau. He has to be blamed for the loss, not getting the proper foul shooting people into the game, with missing free throws at the tail end of the game. That's coaching, ladies and gentlemen. You have to get your best free throw shooters in the game at that point. Let's go over it again. Knicks versus Mavericks. Jalen Brunson was held out because of it was his comeback to Dallas game. He was held out because of a sore hip. RJ Barrett left the game early in the game with a lacerated finger. Hopefully he's okay. But we hung in there. We had a 9-point lead with 30 seconds left and found a way to lose the game. Let's go over the stats. Julius Randle had 29 points, 18 rebounds. Great job from Julius Randle. He played an all-around good game. Team-oriented game. The ball wasn't sticking in his hand too long. And that's what he needs to do. Move the ball. The ball will come back to you. Those are things that Julius Randle really needs to do. Mitchell Robinson scored 20 points and had 16 rebounds. Anytime you get a game like that out of Mitchell Robinson, you got to find a way to win the game. 20 points, 16 rebounds. That's a monster game for Mitchell Robinson. Emmanuel Quickly had 13 points and his career high 15 assists. He's trying to prove to everyone that he can be a starting point guard in the NBA. And that's what he did last night with 15 assists. That was a great game from Quickly. We just need his jumper to fall a little bit more, and Quickly will be well on his way. He's looking at trying to get an extension. He's rookie eligible at the end of this year for a rookie extension, and I know that's what he's looking for the Knicks to hopefully get him an extension. I don't think we'll have room on our roster for him. I think there'll be a team out there that will say, you can be a starter for us and give him the bag. If that doesn't happen, if we can sign him to a modest deal, the New York Knicks sign him to a modest deal and keep him as a bench player, that would be great for our bench, but I don't think it'll happen. Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite players on the team behind Jalen Brunson. Quentin Grimes had 33 points. Anytime Quentin Grimes has 33 points, you have to find a way to win the game. Unbelievable job from Quentin Grimes. He was hitting his three. He was taking it to the basket. He missed a couple of bunnies, but on the real, great job from Quentin Grimes last night. Deuce McBride had 14 points. Great job on his part. Backup point guard position, coming in with 14 points. You give him more time, he'll get more comfortable, and his jump shot will fall. Let's go to the big play of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Luka Doncic scored 60 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. First time in the NBA history of a non-center scoring 60 points and having 21 rebounds. Dinwiddie chipped in with 25 points too. But can you believe that we lost this game, ladies and gentlemen? A game that we should not have lost. It should have came down to us hitting our free throws and we would have gotten a victory. We're going to transition now, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and subscribe to the video and go into the comment section and let me know how you feel about the Knicks last game. Let's go into the NFL predictions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having the Cowboys playing tomorrow night over the Titans. Cardinals over the Falcons. I don't need the Falcons to win any more games. I need them to lose for the Saints to have a chance. I have the Patriots over the Dolphins. And this is blasphemy what I'm getting ready to say to you. I'm getting ready to tell you that my team is going to take a loss this week. But I don't see the New Orleans Saints beating the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. I just don't see it. I don't see us producing enough offense or having enough defense to stop Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. So I have the Eagles over the Saints. I have the Giants over the Colts. And I do need the Panthers to beat the Buccaneers, to knock the Buccaneers out of the top spot in the NFC South. Chiefs over the Broncos. I do have the Chiefs beating the Broncos. It might be a tight game. They're division rivals. So it quite possibly could be a tight game. But I do see the Chiefs over the Broncos. Lions over the Bears, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Campbell has the Lions playing out of their minds. And I see them doing it again this week, beating the Bears. I would say 21-17. The Lions get the victory. Commanders over the Browns, ladies and gentlemen. Deshaun Watson, I don't see him producing enough points. I like the Commanders. Heineke, the quarterback, he looks good. I see the Commanders over the Browns. Jags over the Texans. The Texans play everyone tough, so this is not a pushover game for the Jags. The Jags got to come to play, and if they do that, they'll be in good shape. I have the 49ers over the Raiders. Too much defense for the 49ers. The Raiders won't be able to score too much on the 49ers. 49ers have too much defense for them. I have the Seahawks over the Jets. My boy Geno Smith, he should be doing his thing out there versus the Jets. The Jets have a stellar defense, though. This will be a tight game. It's almost a pick'em game, but I'm picking the Seahawks over the Jets. The Vikings over the Packers. This is a game where I feel as though the Vikings just have too many explosive plays in their arsenal for them not to beat the Packers. All right. I have the Chargers over the Rams. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Herbert, the quarterback for the Chargers, he's a better quarterback than I believe the backup for the Rams is, because Stafford is out. Matthew Stafford is out, and I believe they just picked up a backup quarterback, and I don't believe he's going to be good enough to beat the Chargers. Ravens over the Steelers, ladies and gentlemen. The Ravens defense should prevail over the Steelers. I don't see Pickett being able to score against the Ravens. Maybe, I don't know if Lamar Jackson will be back for this game, but Huntley, their backup quarterback, should produce some points and get the Ravens over the Steelers. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the Bills over the Bengals. The Bills, too much offense with Josh Allen. He's a great up-and-coming quarterback. So is Joe Burrow. But I do have the Bills scoring too much for the Cincinnati Bengals. That's my show, ladies and gentlemen. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all soon in a couple days. Have a good one. How long is that?